Hello everyone, this is Francesca Ragno from Arabian Insider, and today I want to bring you around a very beautiful journey. We're going to fly to South America, specifically to Brazil, because I want you to meet an over 30 years old consistent breeding program, a farm that is surrounded by an amazing nature and beautiful facilities, and most of all, an experience for all the Arabian horse lover. I'm of course talking about Aras Villa de Pinheiros. We are in lockdown, but we can still travel around the world, so come with me. Today I want to bring you around the farm. I want to show you their beautiful collection of Arabian horses, but most than all, I also want to share with you some of the history of this beautiful farm. So back in the days, in 1989, let's start from this point, when Hvp Pinheiro, after visiting Aras Santa Gertrudes in Brazil, he fell in love with the charisma and exceptional beauties of the Arabian horses. And this is when he decided to call his farm Aras Villa de Pinheiros, most well known as HVP. With the initial assistance of his friends Paul Levy and David Box, Hvp Pinheiro started his breeding program with the finest collection of Arabian mares. In fact, his dedication for the brood mares and the femininity would end up becoming the greatest secret of Aras Villa de Pinheiros. But HVP is not only about mares. The stallion choice to cross with the selected HVP mares was always been a very crucial point for its owner, Hvp Pinheiro. In fact, he didn't set up to use only his stallion, but he started to use a lot of frozen semen for the best stallion in the world. Collection of the Arabian mares, in addition to the world-famous stallion, really boost HVP to the greatest diversity of their breeding program that brought them to have such beautiful results all around the world. Hvp Pinheiro, owner of HVP Arabians, after 30 years of pure dedication and love for the breed and for the Arabian horses, it's of course very proud of what he has achieved, but most than all, he still keeps the same enthusiasm that he had at the right beginning. Aras Villa de Pinheiros has proven consistent achievements throughout the years in the show ring, in the sales, but also in the influence that they can see in other worldwide breeding programs. It really seems that HVP horses were born to cross the borders and find new horizons. It has been like this, in fact, since his first horse exported, the great stallion Le Mans HVP, that was sent at first to Uruguay, then he went to England, and then he went to the United States, where he was crowned Scottsdale champion. This is Aras Villa de Pinheiros' fate, to live with wide open door to the world. In 2001, a beautiful and charismatic chestnut colt was born to give his contribution to the breed worldwide. His name was Magnum Chal, HVP. Exported very young to the US, he became US national champion, and there he became a champion maker, exporting his foals and establishing his breeding career all over the world. Hvp Pinheiro has always been up to share with the world his most refined horses from his breeding program. To name a few: Bellsong HVP, Love Psyche HVP, Fantastica HVP, La Belle Shawan HVP, Valentine HVP, and Star of Alzober. Most recently, Aras Villa de Pinheiro decided to give up on one of the most appreciated mares all over the world. 2016 and 2017 Brazilian national champion mare. I'm of course talking about Baviera HVP. Baviera was sold to the US, where she conquered the US show rings and the American hearts, and she was named 2018 champion in Tulsa and Las Vegas. Back in December 2019, Baviera reached even the European borders, and in Paris she was crowned World Gold Champion Mare. Very important achievement for HVP Arabians has been their homebred filly, Mystic Dominique HVP, that just in February 2020 was crowned Scots Supreme Yearling Champion filly. Every year, new foals are born in Aras Villa de Piñeros, and each of them begin a new story, inspiring new dreams, wishing new achievements. And this is exactly what Jamie Pinheiro wishes and has been wishing since the beginning of his beautiful breeding program. Now I want to show with you all the exclusive collection of beautiful Arabian horses that HVP Arabians has prepared for us today. And we are going to start with the queen of Villa Aras de Piñeros, RD Fabreanna. One of the main mares in the current top breeding programs worldwide. Fabreanna is a daughter of Falcon BHF, one of the most important sons by the legendary stallion Beisha. Her mother, a daughter of Magic Dream, is one of the most influential daughters of the US national champion Ali Jamal, who made history to the Brazilian breeder Lenita Peroi. From a young age, RD Fabreanna collected an impressive series of golden titles in the USA between 2007 and 2010, before going to Brazil and becoming the main mare or the great pride of Villa de Piñeros. Fabreanna has already become a Brazilian aristocrat, producing here at the farm the colt Dakar HVP by Da Vinci FM, 2016 Brazilian national champion junior colt, and Josephine HVP by IKS Aliandro, 2018 and 2019 Brazilian national bronze champion filly, that we will show later today. Her success has also conquered other countries with offspring like LLC Fasario by Aria Impresario, 2018 Brazilian National Gold Champion Stallion, and 2017 US Reserve Champion Young Stallion. And, of course, the worldwide known beautiful mare Donna Molto Bella, who has an extensive list of wins culminating with the World Champion Mare title in 2016. But what about 2020? The generation of RD Fabreanna has produced an exclusive filly by Fireheart HVP. The second horse of the day is the beautiful J-Hair Burmagni. Burmagni is a mare imported from Argentina and has become one of the most important and influential mares within HVP breeding program. Burmagni, in fact, is a daughter of Burman HVP, who brings in her sire line the influential AF Don Giovanni and Beisha out of a beautiful daughter of A Big Magnum by Magnum Psyche. Beautiful, extremely feminine, Burmagni has become one of the leading aristocrats in the farm. She was Brazilian National Reserve Champion mare, dam of several champions such as Luna HVP by El Tino, the 2019 Brazilian National Silver Champion Yearling filly that will be presented, of course, later today, and of the young homebred stallion Menton HVP by FA Al Shawan, who is currently standing at Royal Arabians, where he started his journey with Rodolfo Guzzo and now is being used within the US breeding programs. If you need any additional information about Menton HVP, don't hesitate to contact us or Royal Arabians, where he stands too. They will be very pleased to assist you. But let's roll into the third horse of the day. Princess Marwan HVP is one of the youngest and most beautiful HVP mares. A very correct mare with an extremely refined head. Princess started producing offspring that carry her stunning beauty. She's a daughter of the world champion and sire of champions Marwan Al Shakab by Ghazal, two representative of one of the most important lineages in the breed, and also one of the most important lineages of HVP breeding program. Her dam is the beautiful D.A. Joya, imported from the US and the super awarded of the Brazilian showgrounds. D.A. Joya is the daughter of D.A. Vinci FM, one of Versace's most important sons. Out of the Magnum Psyche wonderful daughter, D.D. Crown Jewel, mother of the Russian Marcianin. Here we are with Mystic Mirage HVP that cannot be presented in any other way than this. She is the young mother of the Supreme Yearling Champion and Sensation of Scottsdale 2020, Mystic Dominique HVP. Heavily exported to the USA that has already impressed everyone on her debut in the ring with Rodolfo Guzzo. Mystic Mirage is still very young. But beside Mystic Dominique, she has produced her full brother, multi-award-winning Rolf HVP. Daughter of the well-known Mirage, world champion, US national champion, Las Vegas champion, as well of the most important sons of world champion, Marwan Al-Shakab. Mystic Mirage HVP's mother is another important daughter of Falcon HFB from HVP, Fate BFA. Completing her dam line, a daughter of Psy Madre, a beautiful and prized sons of the great patron Psyche. Tawani HVP. F.A. El Shawan was one of the greatest sires in the history of Brazilian breeding, but also one of the greatest show stallions, being named national champion several times. Its success crossed continent, and HVP had the privilege to be one of its owners. In fact, Shawan has left a great legacy that still impacts the breed today. Tawani HVP is Shawan's great representative in HVP breeding program. Tawani was 2012 Brazilian national champion young filly and most recently bronze national champion mare in 2017. She has proved herself as a mare with products as Royal Fantastica by El Tino, Melilla HVP by The Apprentice, and the twice Brazilian national bronze champion Special Dream HVP by The Apprentice. Her mother, Tasmin HVP, is a daughter of the Brazilian national champion JJ Senor Magnum, one of the main sons of Magnum Psyche, standing at Aras Mayed in Argentina. Tasmin's mother is the imported mare Patron Terrific, daughter of the legendary patron and granddaughter of Perka. Here we are with the youngest results of the beautiful breeding program of HVP Arabians. The first foal is Azdasha HVP, one of the most beautiful and refined Azraf daughters at HVP Arabians. Boasting an extreme beauty, Azdasha conquers with her beautiful head, femininity and presence. She is the half-sister of Moraina HVP that will be presented just after her, through her sire SM Azraf, who has succeeded all over the US showgrounds. Azraf is one of the sons of Farah Al-Shakab, a remarkable son of the world champion Marwan Al-Shakab, carrying the uniqueness of Beisha pedigree through his dam. Azdasha's dams is Juliet HVP, a daughter of the champion maker Justice, and a great broodmare that stands out more and more within HVP and Brazilian breeding programs. The dam line of Juliet includes the great Nashana, daughter of Beisha and one of the foundation mares of HVP Arabians. And here we are with our second foal of the day, Moraina HVP. She's also a daughter of SM Azraf that are the star of HVP 2020 Generations product. As you can see, Moraina is a very balanced, harmonious filly that stands out with a delicate and long neck. She's starred by the twice US national champion of Scots SM Azraf, currently owned by Al Naifat Stud of Saudi Arabia. In the dam line of cherries, we can find the crossing of two sons of Adi Jamal, Julien El Jamal and Riyad El Jamal. Here we are with Cartier HVP. Cartier HVP is an extremely refined young colt, standing out for its beauty and balance. Very refined in the head, with passionate eyes and attentive ears. Inspired by the current great worldwide sensation Dominic M, the sire of, among others, the great highlights of Scottsdale 2020, Lady Dominica JSZ. In his pedigree, through Dominic, Cartier carries the most precious line, including Versace, through Da Vinci and through Da Valentino's daughter, Rosa La Valentina. Cartier's mother is the refined Juliet Hvp, and we have said before, one of the most current reference broodmares at Aras Villa de Piñeros. Cartier is 13 months old now and hasn't made his debut on the show ring yet, but he's a great promise both as a show horse and also as a future sire of champions. Micella Hvp! Micella is a 14-month-old filly of the Hvp 2019 generation. With a lot of harmony, charisma and movement, Hvp waiting for her show debut. She's a daughter of Menton Hvp, recently exported to the USA, where he made his Scottsdale debut with excellent results. Menton is Brazilian national champion young stallion and now is standing at Royal Arabian, where he will continue his journey on the American showgrounds with Rodolfo Guzzo. He is the great representative of FA El Shawan's legacy in Hvp breeding program, and he had done an important job just like his father by leaving his mark on Hvp. Mento's mother is the beloved J.R. Burmani that we have presented just earlier. Michella's mother is Da Vinci FM's award-winning daughter Mona Lisa Hvp, carrying in her pedigree beside Versace, also the grandmother LC Psyche Heiress, a daughter of Patron Psyche and the incredible Jamara FA, part of one of the most influential lines of the breed. And here we are with Farisha Hvp. Farisha is another daughter of Juliet Hvp, who has become one of the pinnacles of the impressive group of mares of Hvp Arabians. Farisha's sire is the Brazilian-bred worldwide champion producer RFI Farid. Farid, who is the son of the Brazilian RFI Maktoub, carries the precious blood of Beisha, Ali Jamal and El Shaklan. RFI Maktoub is also one of the greatest sires in the history of Brazil. Farisha is a filly with extreme type, balance and movement that conquests everybody's watching. Already awarded in some of the main Brazilian exhibitions, she is ready to conquer the ring and the crowd in the Brazilian National later this year. Luna Hvp. Luna is a daughter of the Brazilian national champion stallion El Tino, owned by Luciana Fasano and currently standing at Royal Arabians in Scottsdale. El Tino was also the leading sire of the last 3 Brazilian national edition, and Luna certainly helped her father conquering the title by becoming 2019 Brazilian national silver champion yearling filly. Luna's pedigree includes the A. Valentino and Beisha. Through her father, El Tino and Aladdin, Beisha, Magnum Psyche, Patron Psyche, and Shaki Al-Badi through her mother, the incredible J.R. Burmani that we have shown at the beginning of our presentation. Luna, it's definitely one to keep an eye on. Caterina Hvp. Caterina is a beautiful bay filly, part of the Hvp 2019 generation. She's a very typey filly, endowed with stunning presence and graced by refined femininity. She's sired by Valente, 2008 chestnut stallion by the unforgotten D.A. Valentino, and out of the US national champion daughter of Magnum Psyche, Amelia B. Her dam, Perfect Hvp, is the multi-champion daughter of Shawan, out of Esther Hvp. daughter of Emilius by Hvp, a Polish grey stallion imported from Poland by Hvp, who sadly died prematurely. Catherine can't wait for her show debut at the Brazilian Nationals that will be held in November this year, ready to impress everybody with her exceptional charisma and impressive movement, and we all can't wait to go back to the show. Hvp, a 2018 and 2019 Brazilian national bronze champion, and the results of the giants of the breed. His father is the world champion EKS Alejandro, son of Marwan Al-Shaka, bred at EKS Arabian in South Africa, conquering the world with his incredible charisma and his successful offspring. In the beautiful collection of horses that we are showing with you all today, you can really feel and touch and see the incredible diversity of breeding lines that built the Hvp breeding program. Josephine Mothers is the incredible RD Fabriana, who opened our presentation, of course, the queen of Aras Villa do Pinheiros, producing Brazilian national champions and world champions such as LLC Fasario, and of course, stunning, as mentioned, Donna Molto Bella. Josephine boasts a pedigree included some of the greatest stallions in history: Marwan Al-Shaka, Padron Psaki, Beisha and Ali Jamal. Josephine is getting ready for the Brazilian National 2020, where she will be participating for the first time in the Young Mares Championship. And last but not least for today, Fireheart Hvp. Fireheart is a young stallion bred by Hvp that is doing such a beautiful job for the farm. With his latest offspring, they are all showing an extreme type, refinement and especially movement. He carries the blood of his father, the refined Da Vinci FM, one of the best sons of the unforgettable Versace. Her mother, the charismatic and elegant daughter of the champion maker Vuet Justice, Hvp Johara, is a great-granddaughter of the great Kubinek. His product consistently brings beautiful heads, big black eyes, elegant legs and a lot of attitude and movement, just like himself, and promise to leave an incredible mark on Hvp breeding program in the coming years. Guys, look at him. It is simply impossible not to be enchanted by his attitude and his movement. And this was the beautiful collection of Jamie's Pinheiros treasures. I personally invite you to get closer to the breeding program of Hvp Arabians and to go visit the farm personally, because Hvp is truly a life experience. That's all. I'm Francesca Ragno for Hvp Arabians and Arabian Insider. Ciao!